Good morning, everybody, and welcome to TeamODZ Live. Today we'll be doing some loot riding, and I click on the right spots. Good morning, Rick.
Good morning.
Don't think Rick's going to do a workout this morning.
Nah,
And
gonna do a climb.
just a climb twice. Oh, we actually are getting some advantage on this one because we start at the top. So we save one climb. Yeah. Yep. You'll get the badge without climbing it twice.
All right.
I think that's cheating, but that's okay. And we've got Tina riding with us. There, she's just in front of me. And what workout is she doing? Monday workout. It's called Monday workout. Very original. Well, I can probably call this one Jerry workout, but it's just blue.
Yeah, this isn't even the steep part.
No, because we're right at the top. We're just going to hop over and then freewheel all the way down. You have a good weekend? Yep, makes for a pretty good one.
Yeah, it was a pretty good weekend.
You got out on
accomplished yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You get out on the bike?
No, I took a break all weekend.
Oh, nice.
It was a little bit reluctantly, but it was such nice weather. Perfect riding weather.
It was good riding weather.
I have a little bit of recovery going on.
Yep.
Testing out little bits of rest time to see how much better my back feels.
So you can figure out what was the real reason.
Yeah, or how many days it takes to reset.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, because I felt like I just needed a good rest on my back. But
I find lower back is the worst one.
yeah, it's really annoying. But it's definitely doing a lot better. It's just when I first wake up.
Oh, yes.
I do a lot of stretches at this point. Last week I could barely move at points.
Oh, wow.
But this week I feel good.
You go to a chiropractor or a physio to adjust everything?
No, that's the next step.
Ah.
Funny because in the morning when I'm watching the news, I've never really noticed before until last week, but unless if they just started last week, but there's a chiropractor's office called Back and Balance. They talk specifically about lower back.
Oh.
And I'm like, huh, are they talking to me?
They are talking to you. Good morning, Owen.
Good morning, Owen.
And thanks for the ride on. Yeah, the chiropractor is usually my first stop.
Yeah.
And Mr.
And then
Evil Elf.
And I also noticed that there's a chiropractor maybe about 2 blocks up the street from me that I had never noticed there before. Amazing how you start to notice these things once you need it.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Thanks for the ride on, Ian. And Rick, thanks for the ride on. Well, ride-ons keep flying today. I should probably turn on my ride-on counter. That's not nice of me. There we go.
Ride-on counter, how do you do that?
Well, it's a little app we have for the stream. And I only realized now I don't show it on my stream. So it doesn't matter if it's on or off. Oh, nice, Ian. Always nice to get on the bike in the morning.
Use a little pool here. There we go.
Yep.
72, I feel is warm enough.
Just turn on my fans as well. Don't have AC, but I've got a bunch of fans working. Oh, that's always nice when you work from home. You can hop off the bike, shower, and eat your breakfast while you read your first set of emails, planning the day, instead of driving in.
So did you finish your foundation digging?
I got pretty far. Not as far as I wanted to, because
That's always the case, right?
it's always the case, because there's always more things to do.
Yeah.
So we had a playscape that's standing exactly at the spot where I want the shed. So I first had to move that, and started to move it, and realized a few of the members are not as structural sound as it should be.
Yeah.
So fix that first.
That becomes doing.
Then move that. And there was a few other things I had to attend to as well, and then started with the shed. But the town wants me to put the shed 10 feet away from the wall. And I don't want to put it 10 feet away from the wall.
Yeah.
I'll be happy with 6 feet, but that's it.
That takes up a lot of, like away from your house or away from?
Away from my back property wall.
Oh, okay.
And my property is very narrow and wide.
Yeah.
So going 10 foot away from the back wall is almost in my front yard. Not really, but it feels like it is.
In the middle.
Yeah.
Why do they want that? I wonder.
That's according to their regulations. But other towns, the previous town I lived in was 6 feet, which is more than I want, but I'll comply with 6 feet. So
I had a last minute playhouse dropped on me last spring.
Oh yes,
Like pretty much like literally, I think it was 3 days before the first snow.
Oh wow.
And all of a sudden my wife found out it was available, and it was I guess that her dad had built it.
Yes.
And so it was it's really nice, but I didn't have enough time to do anything. Pretty much I ended up finding out the night before. She told me she She said that she told me a few days ahead of time, but I don't remember that happening. Of course.
Oops.
And yeah, so I ended up having to jack it up in place and then put blocks underneath it, but I never checked with the city to see if there was any restrictions to how close I could have it to the edge of my property.
Oh, yes.
But so far my neighbors haven't said anything, so
Yep. That's the whole problem. If I didn't tell the city anything, nobody would have known.
yeah, my neighbors seem fine with it. One neighbor is they're new. They haven't moved in yet, but they're renovating the house next to me. And then it's far away from my other neighbors. And then my neighbor in the back, he was out there helping me with a couple things.
Oh, yes.
And he didn't say anything about it, so.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's mostly up against his property, but.
Yep, I have a wall at the back, so my neighbor wouldn't even know if it's next to the wall or 10 feet from the wall.
Okay. Is that like a retaining wall?
No, it's just one of those PVC white walls. We had a little fence there that was really in bad shape, and my neighbor next to me put a white fence at the back. So I thought I might as well just extend the fence so it looks the same.
Yeah.
Looks really nice though. But yes, I told my neighbor next door, I'm gonna put the shed there, and the town wants me to put it 10 feet from the wall. He's like, why? Mine is not even 2 feet from the wall. So I know he's not gonna say anything if it's close.
Yeah. I wonder what the chances are that they wouldn't even check.
Well, I think if you pull a permit, they have to come and check.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you do have to have an
But
inspection.
if you don't say anything, they'll only come out if someone complains. So I told Tina if they want it at 10 feet, I'll put it down at 10 feet, and then I'll just move it back after they checked. So we'll be moving it next Saturday.
Yep.
I went to Harbor Freight and bought some wheels. Big 10-inch casters. I'm going to put the whole thing on wheels and just pull it over.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we got a raid from Aquarius.
Oh, nice.
Good morning, Raiders. Ahoy, ahoy, how are you doing? I hope you had a good workout this morning. Or race. Greetings from Germany. Okay, so it's definitely not morning anymore. Good 30-kilometer ride. Nice. Hopefully it wasn't 30 kilometers uphill like this one.
I was going to say, we're going to be about 30 kilometers.
Yes. Oh, and a follow. Thanks for the follow there. We'll be checking out your stream as well. Always nice seeing more streamers streaming Zwift. We are streaming every morning. It's usually Andy in the driver's seat, but Andy is not feeling well. I think he got my flu. Sorry, Andy.
Yeah. Caught it through Discord.
Yes. Because I finally feel like I'm seeing the light.
Yeah.
Okay, Aquarius. Enjoy your day. Thanks for dropping in. Yep. Aquarius, your English is better than my German. I promise you that. Dankeschön.
Yeah, that's about my German right there.
Yep. At least I can be polite and say thank you. Yeah, if you'll get this route badge quickly today. I actually like this route. It's not a bad route.
Nice and steady.
Yes. Although I usually do it in erg mode.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's even better when I'm in workout mode.
Yes. I saw you changing gears.
Yeah. Yeah, I decided the small ring's probably best for this.
Oh, yes.
I still have a lot to use my knees for yet.
Oh, yes. I'm looking at getting a new crank set for my road bike so I can get a small ring.
What crank set are you looking at?
Shimano Ultegra. That's what I currently have. But it's a 130 BCD. So the smallest chain ring I can put on is a 39.
Yeah.
And that's not really meant for climbing.
Yeah.
So the newer ones have a 110 BCD. So I can get a 36 on there.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So the plan is a 53-36. Best of both worlds.
Yep.
Because after last weekend's climbing, I realized it makes a difference.
Yeah.
%10 is about the max I can handle on a 39-30.
I haven't tried anything in a real high grade yet. On my Amonda, but supposedly it's the climbing bike.
Yes.
So I want to try it out and see. There's a couple really good ones I did last year. That it was just on an unassuming trip to go pick up a farm share for my cousin.
Oh yes.
So we headed out from the camp at the lake, like a family camp thing, and ended up hitting some of the largest climbs I've ever done.
Oh wow.
Not largest, but some of the steepest, where there was one that was 20%, and then another one that was 18, but it was way longer.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, those were killers. So
Yeah.
now I want to try it out with this bike to see what happens.
Yep, if you can
The
just
only
keep it
problem
in the 60 RPM range, that'll be nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So far, any of the climbs I've done, which I don't know if I've really gone too far over 10. So far, they've all felt really good on that bike.
Oh, nice.
If I'm in the small rig,
Ah,
then I can just sit down and still just cruise right up them. But so I'm thinking it should do pretty good.
yep.
But then the big question would be, how fast can I do it?
Well, for me at this point, I don't want to get off the bike when it hits 13%. Not
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to either, but that's where the chain ring comes in.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because at 13%, I had to get off because I was doing 40 RPMs.
Yeah. Oh,
And I
wow.
heard-
Yeah.
And I heard my back spokes creaking.
Ooh.
Like, oh, I'm going to break a spoke here.
Wow.
So if I can get that I'm in at 13, I can still pedal at 60 RPMs. That'll be fine. Because there's not a lot of climbs around here that goes up to 13. There's a few short
Really?
short
Yeah,
sections,
I'd say,
but I can power them out.
That is a pretty hilly area that you're in, right? It's like right before it gets into the mountains of Massachusetts, right?
Yes. So we can find some hills, but it's short steep sections. Where this one last Sunday was 10 kilometers at an average of 11%.
Wow. Yeah. So that's a lot of climbing.
Yep, you can't just power that out.
Yeah.
The fatigue set in really quickly.
That explains how you got down to 40 RPM.
Oh yes. I was
Yeah, it's
pushing.
one thing to have a poppy 13%.
Yes.
Just have one that, comes on, you go up it, it's fine. But
Yeah, but I was pushing my bike and just walking as fast as I can, trying to minimize the time loss. But you can only walk so fast with cleats on and legs that's cramping.
yeah, that one that I did last year that was 20% was on this bike, which is a Trek checkpoint.
Yes.
I don't know. I guess it's okay at climbing. But it was also on a gravel road, but for that part of
that
the
doesn't
hill,
help.
they had paved it. They paved it on that hill, so
Oh, okay.
So,
cool.
yeah, because it would be super dangerous if not. And especially in the winter. But yeah, I ended up I remember getting partway up and having this doubt in my head, like, oh no, if I can't do this, if I end up stopping, I'm gonna end up tumbling down the hill.
Oh
I was
no.
thinking, am I gonna be able to still push, unclip, put my foot down, and be able to somehow catch myself before I just start
Running
before I
back.
lose control of my bike? I had that moment, and then that moment of fear gave me a little push, and then I just ripped up it. But I remember at one point I felt like my calf was gonna just blow right out of the back of my leg. I was like, "Come on, don't pop, don't pop."
Oh, no. Good
ended up being all
morning.
right, but
Good morning, Matthias. Looks like you've got a climbing bike there. His small front chainring is a 24.
oh wow.
That's nice. Or oh, sorry, that's the rear cork. A 38-24 climbing. Okay, that is even more crazy than I am. And that was an 18% climb. Sorry, not for me.
I haven't even looked at what's on my Amanda.
Huh.
Because I just know that I'm pretty sure since it's a SRAM Force, there's no way to do anything with it anyway, right?
Well, the SRAM Force has actually a nice gear ratio because their rear cassette can go down to a 10.
Yeah.
So Mills that rode with me on Sunday, his front is something like a 46-30, and at the back he's got a 10-32. That is climbing gears, that.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't looked at what mine is. I'm gonna have to check that out while I'm lubing the chain today.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I cleaned it, but never got around to lubing it.
Oh,
And I didn't ride it at all last week.
should do that
my bad.
immediately.
Yeah, been inside, but still.
Yeah.
You don't one of those. I'll do it later.
Oh.
One of those deals.
Oh my goodness. 40 cadence is no fun, Matthias.
Oh wow.
That's where I get off the bike.
Yeah. Yeah, it does become a thing where it's like trying to make that decision. The way I felt on that climb, it was just like, okay, this is getting real tough. My cadence was slowing way down, but then it was like, should I turn the bike to the side so I can actually stop? Should I keep going? I was fighting with myself.
Oh, yep.
And then I was afraid that the fighting with myself was going to lead to disaster. But it was it's only, I don't even know, maybe like 150 feet climbing.
Oh,
so
okay.
it was very short. I just had to push through. It wasn't a long one.
Good morning, Andy. We're missing you on the stream. Wow. And he did. He's the Everest between 45 and 47 RPM. Oh, that is
knees of steel.
Even for someone that likes lower RPMs, that is painful.
Yeah, I end up feeling pretty bad after a couple hours of that. I actually had that problem on when I did the Mega Pretzel. I was just going a little slower than I normally would on the RPM.
Oh, yes.
So I was riding with a group. And I regretted that by the end of it. And for the rest of the week.
Oh, yes.
So then every time I went to ride again, I had to stay in high cadence or else my knees would hurt.
So I gave it to you, Andy. You got it over Discord. I hope you get over it quicker than I did.
I think they're calling it the Discord virus.
Ah,
Yeah. It's on the news.
good morning, Cabestro. 73, thanks for following.
Now remembering one thing I was going to do this weekend and I didn't do. That was clean this bike.
Oh, yeah, the indoor bike doesn't get us enough love.
Yeah. Yeah, I was doing something on the ground, probably stretching. And then I looked over and I was like, ooh, that could use a little cleaning.
Yep. Sometimes plan to come clean mine, and then I get busy and then I just oil the chain. Like, yep, at least it won't rust.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I gotta definitely check on that.
So I'm just doing a nice easy ride today. Tina's doing a Monday workout, and Rick is just climbing as fast as he can.
Yeah. Somewhat.
Somewhat. So I think I have the easier day.
Yeah, I'm going at about, climbing at about 3 watts. Trying to save up energy for the rower machine later.
Oh, yeah. That's a good lower back workout.
Yeah. And a little bit of core, but
Yes.
not really enough. So then I still have to do core exercises.
I need to get back to core exercises and all those things.
Yeah,
I used to
usually
be-
try to avoid them.
It's usually when I
I
have
have
an
to be on
issue, then I'm really good at them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. When I'm staring possibly not being able to move around anymore in the face, then I'm like, okay, fine. I'll do some core exercises. Yeah, because the whole getting on and pedaling through the back pain, that worked. But it worked until about maybe 2 in the afternoon.
Oh,
And then the pain would start coming on. And then in the morning, it would be just absolutely horrible.
oh. Yep.
So I was like, okay, I got to do other stuff. Now it's just a matter of fitting all of the things in.
That guy's doing an FTP test.
I guess I could consider it a part of cycling training. So then if I just cut something out, cut out a few hours here and there.
This is really the easy way to get this route badge. Because if
Yeah.
you do it in a free ride, you have to start at the bottom, go to the top, then it starts counting, and then you need to go down and up again.
Huh. Unless if that's what it's gonna do. But yeah, that is weird. Why wouldn't it start at the start?
Yeah, this is one of the ones with to your advantage to do it in a meetup.
You would imagine that you still have to get the same distance no matter what, though. So no matter what, it would end up being 2 climbs.
Well, the first climb is a long lead-in, as they call it. So now they just skip the lead-in.
Wow, that's all the lead-in.
Yes, that's a long lead-in.
Because it is about, it's only a couple miles. That's funny.
Oh my goodness, Matthias. Did you break the case itself? Not just the little door? Oh. I didn't realize I've got this 1 minute of green in between, and I look down now and it's like, well, this is hard. So I have this 1 minute in there just to break it up a bit.
Yeah.
So if they send you a new door, Matthias, will that work? Sorry, Rick.
As I said, it always seems like a good idea when you're making the workout.
Oh,
like,
yes.
Yeah, I'll add this for a little excitement. But then when it shows up, it's always like, yeah, I don't want it.
It ends up being not that exciting.
I'm quite enjoying the blue.
Oh, coffee. That's a password, Owen. Well, Matthias, they are probably in the USA, and I would guess they are on the West Coast, so they won't be awake for the next 3 hours. Oh, okay. Didn't realize they've got EU business hours as well. That's the way to do it, Andy. Just stay in bed and get better. That's what I should have done when I got sick. It just took a few days off and just did nothing.
Yeah, I'm a line stepper. I always push things and then later on go, oh, I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like my back situation.
I was good last week, just taking the whole week or most of the week off from cycling.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea. it was tough to take this weekend off, but I do feel good.
Yep.
Saturday I was a little sluggish, but then yesterday I had an amazing amount of energy.
Metric century, Matches, 100 kilometers. That's a good distance. Well, all depends on the climbing. 100 kilometers at 11% is not a good distance. $156. That's not a century in any measurement.
When you go to a race in a state that's French for Green Mountain, you can guess that you're probably going to climb a bit.
Oh, yes.
I am getting that right? Isn't that what Vermont is? Green Mountain.
I don't know, but it must have mountain in there, something.
Yeah.
I would be okay if they call it the mountain state.
I didn't pay the most attention in French class. I just did it because I had to.
Oh, yeah. So the organizers that organized the race that we did last weekend, they do another one in September, also in Vermont somewhere. And apparently that is the hard one of the two. I'm like, okay, not doing that one.
You mean to tell me this was the easy one?
Exactly.
I haven't done any riding in Western Maine. I'd like to try that out just to see.
Oh, yes. That must be more hilly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's where all the mountains are. Well, most
Yes.
of them. I don't know how it is compared to Vermont, but I'm guessing it's relatively the same.
Well, if a race is around a ski area, that should be the sign that it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, here's your route badge. Let's see.
Yep, there it is. Nice.
There we go.
Wow, that was really 9.2 miles.
Yeah, not too bad. Always better than a meetup. Although we're going to do 2 climbs at this rate.
Yeah. Still have to do them the right.
Or maybe not, no. Took us 43 minutes to do a down and a up.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Time flies when you're climbing a mountain.
Oh, yes. Time flies when having fun with friends.
I noticed it goes faster when you're not doing a workout. Or at least a hard one.
Yeah, with a workout, you tend to just look at those blocks.
Yeah. All of a sudden, 3 minutes seems like an eternity.
Good morning, Clive. Thanks for the like there on Facebook. Here comes Tina flying by. And they say light riders have an advantage or disadvantage on the downhills. There goes Rick.
I did a tuck stretch. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, going down it's always good to stretch a bit.
Yeah, I am thinking I'm gonna have to go to a chiropractor for the whatever popped last weekend.
Yeah,
I think that's still hanging out.
yeah. They just realign you quickly.
Yeah. Good call around today.
Yeah, mine is a bit far for you, so
Just a little.
oh my goodness, Annie, that's a lot of channel points. I'm not even close. I didn't even open up the channel this morning. I'm on 247.
I'm at 32. Feels like it's taken a long time to get that. That's probably been what, 4 months or so, maybe.
Yep. I'm still not using, I'm used to having the nice PC for streaming, because with my old one I couldn't have too many things open.
Yeah.
But this one is pretty happy having
Nice.
many things open.
Always good to have a nice, snappy computer.
Oh yes.
Less frustration. I don't know about you, but for me, it saves my mouse button.
Oh yes. So I have my slower PC upstairs. So I don't really play games and stuff, so not anymore. But now that I do video editing when I record my races, I realize how slow the other one is. I should actually just transcode it on this PC. But I don't really want to sit on the bike and edit videos.
Yeah.
Hey, there's the start of the next climb. It's on this PC, it's a 10th gen i5 with a GTX 1060. Nothing too crazy. Now I'm second guessing my sorry, it's a 9th gen, not a 10th gen. And he's got the 10th gen.
Very nice. I just noticed that you edited down the my widescreen camera, my wide view camera.
I made you slightly bigger.
I'm still only going to be 160 pounds on Zwift though. I will not go higher.
Oh my goodness, Andy. What's Pete Urban's favorite fruit? Banana.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. I can probably edit the stream on a Zone 2 workout, but I don't know how the PC is going to handle Zwift and editing videos. Will be a good use of my time, although then I won't be as chatty while we ride. I was hoping for some nice tan lines after the weekend, but
Yeah.
riding the same cycling jersey 3 days in a row. But nope, that didn't happen.
After my ride 2 weeks ago, I ended up, not
Oh,
last
nice.
weekend, but the weekend before, I got a little tan line there. Before that, I was pretty even. Usually while I'm at work, on the hot days, I usually wear a tank top while I'm working.
Oh yes.
So it gets pretty hot in the brewery if it's real hot. And then in between doing stuff, I'll just stand outside for a while. By the end of it, I get pretty tan.
Oh yes, I can believe that. Yeah, we ended up spending a lot of time next to the pool after the races. So
Yeah.
that cancelled out all the tanning we did on the bike and evened it out.
Yeah. I didn't get outside as much as I wanted to this weekend. I had a lot of inside projects to finish.
Oh yes.
Ones that I didn't do all winter for whatever reason.
Yep, the inside projects is for the winter.
Yeah. Then I was going to mow the lawn, but I started running out of time.
Oh,
And I was looking at the neighbors that are renovating the house. We don't have a fence in between our yards.
yes.
Their lawn is just goes right straight into mine. And they haven't mowed it since they bought the house,
Oh, wow.
which has been pretty much the whole season. So it makes my lawn look really good. So I was like, yeah, I could probably get away with it for a little bit. It'll be fine. I'll just try to mow after work one of these days.
Yeah, for Saturday, Tina looked at a bit of lawn at the back property. Like, I'm gonna mow this little section. I said, you don't have to do it. I'll do it with the tractor. Like, no, I want to do some mowing. Like, sure. And she was about halfway and she looked at me and said, how much more should I do? Like, well, it was your idea. Do as much as you want.
Keep going. Oh, it's raining in Wisconsin.
Yep. So we'll get some rain then, I hope.
Yeah, we're supposed to be, I think it's Wednesday, Thursday. Supposed to be pretty good amount of rain. So as long as I mow in the next 2 days,
Yes.
I'll be good. If I wait until this weekend, it's going to be horrible.
Oh, yes.
Because on Friday, my sister, she's coming up to visit from Houston, and she wants to have her, she just turned either 52 or 53. She told me the other day and I forgot already, but she so she wanted to hike Mount Katahdin, which is the largest mountain in Maine.
Oh, yes.
And it's really cool hike. It definitely takes a good part of a day if you're going
Oh, nice.
fast. And yeah, we're gonna do that on Friday, which then means, because it's about, I have to drive about 2 hours north from here,
Yes.
which, if you look on the map, it's insanely north. Because Bangor is already about, I think we're about 2.5 hours up the interstate from the New Hampshire border,
Oh, yes.
and then another 2 hours beyond that,
Oh, my goodness.
way up there. So yeah, so we have to leave. The gate opens at 6, and there's thunderstorms scheduled for the day
Oh,
later on in the day. So we're gonna play it by ear, but we're gonna try to get up the mountain in a fast way, and then hopefully we'll be coming back down the mountain when if any thunderstorms show up. Usually Mount Katahdin's pretty good at creating its own little weather on top too. So
that's right. Yeah.
it's not even that big. I think it's only about 6,000 feet, but I think it's just something to do with the geography there. It can be a clear day, but there'll still be clouds on top of it and whatnot. And so yeah, so that'll be a whole thing. I have to leave my house at about 3 in the morning to get up there.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
I would.
Yeah.
I'd prefer starting really early.
Yeah, for sure. I don't prefer getting up at 3 in the morning at all, but or leaving at 3 in the morning. That is,
Yes.
or probably. Well, I'm saying 3 in the morning because that's my goal, so that I'll get out the door by least
4.
3:30. Because then I'm gonna ride up with my cousins, and so I still have to drive to her house, and then she's always late.
Uh-huh.
So the earlier I can get there, the quicker I can the more time I'll have to be able to be like, okay, you ready? What are you doing? Stop reading that. Let's go.
You can read in the car.
Yeah. He tends to get distracted a lot when it's time to go do something.
Yeah, I learned the best way not to frustrate myself with people not being on time, especially if it's their event, like I have to take someone to the airport. I'll just tell them, what time do you want to leave? And I make sure I'm there at that time. And then I just sit back and wait.
Yep.
Like,
it's up to you now.
It's up to you. We're gonna miss the plane. That's your problem.
Yeah, I'm nice to my cousin. We're like brother and sister, but we lived a lot together when we were kids. Practically, we were always staying at each other's houses and doing all that. But
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I can never get mad at her. I just think it's funny. And then I'll just poke at her the whole time and be like, hey, you're doing it again. You're not focusing on what you need to do. Hey, good morning. Or good afternoon.
Yeah, morning, Rick and Gary.
Hey, Uffe.
Hi, Jack.
What are you gonna ride today? Looks like you're in a rush to get riding.
Well, not really. It's 5 minutes, 7 minutes now. Yeah, happy 100. It'd probably be happy 44 for me or something.
Oh, is Justin planning to stream?
No, not at all.
Oh, wanna move? There we go. Got space for 2 people in the bus.
Yeah, it's nice pictures.
My bus is not as big as Andy's.
No, but it's quality.
Hey, Andy is watching. He's gonna ban us.
I feel like there's more jokes to go there.
Well, since you guys are big, I'll have to increase my size as well a bit. That was bugging me a bit.
Now you're looking like the 160 pounder.
Which is not even close.
Oh no. Andy's crying.
Yep.
Either that or it's the cold. Sniffles. Oh yes, perfect day out there today again.
Yeah, I think we have a good day as well.
Definitely not a nice day over here.
Oh my goodness, looks like it's gonna rain on Saturday when I want to move the shed. Ooh. I really hope it's not. Because the little wheels is not suited for muddy terrain.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine. Yeah, mine was unfortunate because while this is a playhouse, thanks Andy, while the one I have is a playhouse, it's the size of a shed just without a door that you could actually store anything in.
Oh yes.
Huge shed, tiny door. And so we had it sent over, or they did.
Oh nice.
They paid to have it sent over. So they were selling their house. And so it was brought over on a flatbed.
Oh,
and of course the flatbed had to drive on the lawn. So then the lawn was all torn up.
Oh, yep.
But luckily it ended up evening itself out. Pretty much. I can feel it a little bit with the lawnmower when I go over it, but
oh yeah. It'll take some time.
But yeah, that was a day where it was the ground hadn't frozen yet, but it had been doing that whole late fall, early winter thing, or well, yeah, it was late fall.
Yes.
Where it would snow and then it would melt and rain and all that. But the ground was wet at that point. But yeah, I don't think casters would have worked on that situation.
Nope.
My lawn moves up and down in mysterious ways. It's peat ground here and very wet underneath. So yeah, one year it's rising and another year it's settling. I can't figure it out.
Because of the high water table?
Yeah, and that it's peat. So if it dries out, it sinks together. And yeah, I really don't know. But you can also see it on the asphalt road. It's also sort of wavery if you look at it.
If all else fails, if it's peat, you could always cut it out and smoke it.
Yeah, the problem is what they did that 700 years ago. So all the top layer has been. So we're now 2 meters or 6 feet below sea level. So you take a lot more off, it's gonna be a bit wet.
I remember the first time trying a peated scotch. That was intense.
Yeah, that's definitely an acquired taste. I don't really know if I like it, but yeah, it's very strong.
Yeah.
Good morning, Christian. He just made it right at the end of the stream.
Ian checking in.
All right, morning, boys.
Good morning, Ian. Welcome to TeamODZ Live.
We don't have room for you on the bus.
That's okay.
We'll have to make Rick and Uffe a lot smaller. Although the bus will reach its destination in 2.5 minutes. Then I need to report for kitchen duty.
Oh dear.
I need to report for rower duty.
Oh,
Ugh.
yeah. I'm trying to find someone that gets rid of a rower for a good price.
It is nice. It's at least right now where I'm picking it up again after not using it for a few months. Definitely, it hurts.
Oh yes.
It hurts right now, but once I get used to it, then it feels pretty good.
Oh no, Owen, you're small enough already. No way.
Nice.
Okay, one more minute. I think I'm going to do this workout a few times this week. It's getting back in the swing of things. Okay, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching this morning. We had a lot of fun. Rick got his route badge.
Yeah.
Ufa joined us. Chatted with Andy and Matchas, Owen, Ian. Who else? We had a raid. So it was a good morning. So, to everybody on the stream, bye Rick. Bye Ufa.
Have a good one.
Thanks guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye, everybody.
Right on.
Hey, Jared.
Bye Ian. Almost forgot Ian's there.